Hello friends, welcome to NEET World. Myself Abhilash, Mathematics faculty for EAMCET, KCET and JEE. So, in the previous session pertaining to limits chapter, we discussed about indeterminate forms and solved some PYQs of JEE mains, and later we discussed about LH rule, our best friend, that is L'Hopital rule, and based on that also we solved certain questions pertaining to JEE mains. And today in this session what we will do is, using those concepts we will solve the PYQs of AP and Telangana, APEAMCET and also KCET, right? And this is not the end of the chapter limits. Pertaining to limits, there are many other concepts, that is limits involving greatest integer functions, limits using Leibniz theorem, all these things, and limits using Squeeze theorem, all these things we are still to learn, okay? But before that we will solve the PYQs and let us see whether we can apply the concepts which we have already learned here. We are going to learn Maclaurin series, Taylor series, expansion and all these things, okay, while learning the limits itself, so that we can use those concepts in solving the questions of not just Telangana and AP, APEAMCET or KCET and also for JEE, right? But in this session we will be discussing mainly about PYQs of APEAMCET and KCET, right friends? Let us get started. So this is the question. This is extends to 0, not infinity. Limit cos 2x minus cos 3x by cos 4x minus cos 5x. Okay, so looking at the question, I told we have learnt LH rule. Okay, that is our best friend, but that does not mean we will use our best friend everywhere. Wherever we can do our job directly, need not use our best friend, correct na? So see here friends, it is given extends to 0, but we know that cos 0 is what? Cos 0 is 1. So what we can do here, this is 0 and cos 2x cos 3 minus cos 3x by cos 4x minus cos 5x. As extends to 0, this way will be what? Cos 2 into 0 is cos 0, cos 0 will be 1. Okay, 1, this is what minus cos 3x, this is 1, but see here this is also 1, cos 4 0 is cos 4 times 0 is cos 0 again, this is also 1, minus this is what, cos 5 into 0 is cos 0, that is cos 0 is 1, so this will become what? 0 by 0 form, 0 by 0 form. Now I understood I cannot solve myself, so I need my best friend, that is what? LH rule. So I will apply LH rule for this. So cos 2x and cos 3x, cos 4x, cos 5x, we have to differentiate separately, numerator separate and denominator separate. Got it now? Right, let us start. So this is derivative of cos 2x, this one, numerator we have to differentiate now. So derivative of cos, you must know it is minus sin x. So this will become what friends? This will become 2 sin 2x. This will become minus into minus plus 3 sin 3x divided by 4 sin 4x, but it is minus 4. This again it is minus into minus will become plus 5 sin 5x, 5 times sin 5x, right? Now look at this. This is what I got by applying LH rule. Here I have applied LH rule. Okay, here I applied LH rule. Now if I put for the value of x, if I apply the value of 0, what will happen? Sin 0, sin 0, sin 0, sin 0. Sin 0 we know that the value is 0. So this will again become what? 0 by 0. So again I should ask the help of my friend, that is LH rule I will apply again. So this will become what friends? Derivative of sin, you must remember it is cos. Just cos, not minus cos. So this will become 2 into 2 because this 2 will come out again. This will become minus 4 cos 2x. This will become 3 into 3 is 9 sin cos 3x divided by what? This denominator again you have to differentiate separately. This will become 4 into 4 16 cos 4x plus 5 into 5 25 cos 5x. Okay, so whenever you put, now you can apply the value of 0 for wherever there is the value of x. So this will become cos 0 cos 0 cos 0 and cos 0. Cos 0 the value is 1. So this will be left with what? Minus 4 plus 9 divided by minus 16 plus 25. Correct na? Minus 4, now 4 plus 9 is what? Minus 4 plus 9 is, it is 5. This is what friends? 25 minus 16 is 9. So we got the answer as 5 by 9. We got the answer as 5 by 9. This is option A. Okay, directly by looking at it only you can say this is 0 by 0 form. Directly you can apply LH rule. But when you apply LH rule first time, there also again you are getting 0 by 0 form. Directly you can again differentiate for the second time. Okay, directly you have to apply LH rule 2 times, you can get the answer. This I am doing it in this way so that you understand easily, that's all. Okay, need not check every time whether it is 0 by 0 by writing and all. No need to write 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. Without writing also, by looking at the values you can compute. Got it, friends? Next thing. Next question. See here. Limit as x tends to 0, 1 by x minus 1 by e power x minus 1 is equal to what? This is asked in AP 2024, friends. So, if I apply x is equal to 0, what will happen? 1 by 0 minus 1 by 1 minus 1, 1 by 0, this is what? Infinity minus infinity, we will get it as 1 by 0 is 0, okay, 1 by 0 is 0, okay, minus 1 by 0 is infinity, minus 1 by e power 0 is, e power 0 is 1, 1 by 1 minus 1 is 0, so infinity minus infinity form we will get. Okay, so here definitely you have to take help of LH rule. So before taking LH rule, let us take LCM of this. This will become what, friends? This will become e power x minus 1, okay, e power x minus 1 minus x, okay, e power x minus 1 minus x divided by LCM will be e power x, x into e power x minus x. Okay, this is the value. Now if you check, if you apply the value of 0 for this, what will happen? E power 0 is 1, okay, 1 minus 1 is 0, again 0, okay, this will be 0, again 0, this is of the 0 by 0 form. Okay, the given value is now in the 0 by 0 form. Now I should apply what? I should apply LH rule. So let us apply LH rule, friends. So this I will apply LH rule here. So what will happen to this? Derivative of e power x is e power x only. I am differentiating numerator now. Derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of x is 1. So it is minus 1 divided by, here x into e power x is there. So we should apply what? Product rule. I will write PR. We have to apply product rule. So x into e power x is, first is I will write it as e power x. Okay, I will write it as e power x. I will write it as e power x plus x into derivative of e power x is e power x minus 1. Derivative of x is 1. Now if I apply the value of 0 here, this will become 1 minus 1, this will become 0, numerator will become 0 because e power 0 is 1. Here also it is e power 0 is 1, 0 into e power x is nothing but 0 only. So this will become 1 minus 1, this will also become 0. So again this is of the form 0 by 0. So let us call our friend again. We will apply LH rule again. So this will become what, friends? LH rule apply again. So this will become e power x. This derivative of 1 is 0, so I need not write this again. It is e power x. This I should use product rule. So this will become plus e power x plus x into e power x. This derivative of 1 is 0. Now let us apply the value of 0. E power 0 is nothing but 1 and e power x plus e power x is 2 times e power x. So this will become 2 times e power 0. E power 0 is nothing but what, friends? E power 0, it is nothing but 1. So 1 by 2 times e power 0 is 1 by 2. X into e power x is nothing but 0 into e power x. So this value will become 0. Okay, this will become 1, this will become 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So the answer is 1 by 2, which is option D. The answer is 1 by 2, which is option D. Okay, I hope it is clear. Very simple question. So here also we applied LH rule 2 times. That is what, while explaining LH rule I told, keep on repeating the process. Keep on repeating the process means keep on applying the LH rule until you get a finite answer. Fine. Next thing. They have given if f of x is equal to 5x, some value like this, then limit f of x square as x tends to infinity. They are asking f of x square. So wherever x is there, you have to replace it by x square. So this f of x will become what? F of x square. If you replace x by x square, this will become 5x square. Okay. So cosec square root of x. Square root of x square. Okay. Where x is there, I have to put x square. Square root of x square is nothing but x. So this is 5x square into cosec x. Cosecant of x. Okay. Minus 1 divided by x minus 2. X minus 2 into again cosecant of square root of x is nothing but cosec x. Cosec x. Okay. Cosec x. Okay. Why? Because square root of x square is nothing but x. So x minus 2 into cosecant of x. So what we should do for this? Let me separate and divide each of this. Separate and divide each of this. So this will become what? 5x square cosecant of x divided by x minus 2 into cosecant of x. Okay, so cosecant of x, cosecant x cancels. This will be 1 by x minus 2 into divided by cosecant of x. So instead of writing, I'll write cosecant of x first. So 1 by cosecant of x. We know that 1 by cosecant of x, the value is what? It is nothing but inverse relation to sine. So 1 by cosecant of x is nothing but what, friends? It is nothing but sine. So instead of this, I can write the value as, instead of this, I can write the value as, sine x. Sine x. Okay, I can write the value as sine x. Now look at this, friends. Now look at this. 5x square by x minus 2. They are telling x tends to infinity. 5x square by x minus 2 minus sin x by x minus 2 by minus sin x by x minus 2. Okay, 5x square by x minus 2. Now look at this. As x tends to infinity. Now limit as x tends to infinity. Okay, so 5x square by x minus 2 minus sin x by x minus 2. Sin x by x minus 2. How to solve this? Okay, so here the numerator, the degree is 2. Here the degree is what? Here the degree is what? 1. Here the degree is what? 1. So what will happen to this? Here the degree is 1. That means in this part, the value of m is greater than n. The value of m is greater than n. Okay, the value of m is greater than n. So what we should do when the value of m is greater than n? Remember, when we solve the indeterminate form, we learnt it. When the value of m is greater than n, what we should do? When the value of m is greater than n, what we should do? As x tends to infinity, as x tends to infinity. So what will happen to this? X tends to infinity, question is correct. Okay, so what will, as m is greater than n, what will happen to this? F of x square by x minus 2. Because I am telling you, we have discussed a lot of questions based on the powers, that is infinity by infinity form. When it comes, how to solve such questions? Infinity minus 2 is nothing but infinity only. 5 into infinity is, this is infinity by infinity form, this is also infinity by infinity form. So how to solve such questions? Okay, so here we are having m is greater than n. M is greater than n. Okay, m is greater than n. In that, what is the case? What is the thing we learnt when we learnt about indeterminate form? So that you think and apply. Okay, that you think and apply. Okay, here the answer will be, 5. Here the answer will be 5, because this value will become 0. This value will become 0, and this value you will get it as 5. So 5 minus 0, you will get the answer as 5. So for this question, I am asking you to think on yourself. Okay, in the next class, I'll tell you the detailed solution. Why? Because I want you to think. I want you to go back and listen if you have a doubt. What will happen if m is greater than n? You have to know the values. You have to know these things. If m is equal to n, what will happen? If m is greater than n, what will happen? If m is less than n, what will happen? This much you must have clarity. Got it, friends? This much clarity you must have. Is it clear? Let us move to the next question. Look at this. They were given limit root of 1 plus 4x minus square root of 3 plus 3x by x cube minus 8. So before this, I am telling you, this question you have to solve by yourself. Okay, you have to solve by yourself. Whether you can use LH rule, that also you can think. Whether you can use LH rule, that also you think. Okay, based on that, you try to solve. Now look at this. Limit square root of 1 plus 4x, 3 plus 3x, x cube minus 8. So if I apply to 4 2 is 8, square root of 9 is 3. Here also it is 3 into 2 is 6, 6 plus 3 9. 3 minus 3, again it is 2 cube is 8. This will become again 0 by 0 form. This is 0 by 0 form. When it is 0 by 0 form, what we should do, friends? We should apply LH rule. Let us ask the help of our friend, that is LH rule, that is L'Hopital rule. So this will become what? Square root of 1 plus 4x. It is not just 1 plus 4x. Square root of x, the derivative is 1 by 2 root x. So this will be 1 by 2 root 1 plus 4x. Okay, 1 into 4 because 4 is there. Derivative of 4x is 4 minus this is 1 by 2 root 3 plus 3x. 3 plus 3x. Okay, 3 plus 3x and derivative of 3x is 3 divided by this is x cube is derivative of x cube is 3x square, derivative of minus 8 is nothing but 0. Okay, now let us see whether we can apply the value. Derivative this is just 3, this is just 3. So now let us see whether we can just put the value of 2 now. Okay, so if I put 2, what will happen here? This will become, if I put 2, 4 by 2 times square root of 4 2 is 8, square root of 9. Square root of 9, this will become 2 into 3. This will become, let me write one more step, no problem at all for me. Okay, so this will become 2 into 3. 2 into 3 minus 3 by 2 into 3 plus 3x. 3 into 2 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So 2 into 3. Okay, divided by 3 into x square. 3 into x square. 3 into x square is 2 square. 2 square is 4. Okay, 3 into 4. Okay, got it. So this will be 4 by 6 minus 3 by 6 divided by 3 into 4 is 12. 3 into 4 is 12. Got it, friends? 3 into 4 is 12. So this will be what? This will be nothing but 1 by 6 into this with 12 will go up. This will be 12. So this will be 1 by 72. So the answer to this question is 1 by 72, which is option A. This is how you solve this question. Is it clear, friends? Let us move to the next one. Just a minute. Let me zoom it. If the concepts aren't clear, just go back and listen to the previous sessions. It will be clear. How to solve infinity by infinity form, how to solve 0 by 0 form, how to solve 1 to the power of infinity form. That is tree monkey property. Okay, that is the thing you have to remember. Now look at this one. They have given 4 root 2 minus cos x plus sin x to the power of 5 divided by 1 minus sin 2x divided by 1 minus sin 2x. Now if I apply pi by 4, directly, what will happen? Root 2 to the power of 5. So 4 root 2 minus 4 root 2, it will become 0. This will become 1 minus pi by 2. This will be sin pi by 2, it will become 1 minus 1 is 0. This will become 0 by 0 form. This will become 0 by 0 form. Okay, if you apply and see pi by 4, this will be root 2 to the power of 5. Okay, 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, it will become 2 by root 2. That is 2 times root 2. So 2 by root 2 will become what, friends? Nothing but root 2. Okay, 2 by root 2 is nothing but root 2. Root 2 times to the power of 5. So root 2 times to the power of 5, you can write it as root 2 times to the power of 5 can be written as root 2 to the power of 4. Another root 2, you can write it like this. So this will become what, friends? Root 2 to the power of 4 is nothing but 2 into 2, that is 4. It will become 4 root 2. So this is also 4 root 2 and here also it is 4 root 2. It will be 4 root 2 minus 4 root 2, it will become 0. Right? Now look at this. Now it is becoming 0 by 0 form. So we will take the help of our friend, that is LH rule. So we will differentiate. This will become what? 0 minus, this is 5 times cos x plus 5 times cos x plus sin x, and derivative of cos is minus sin x plus derivative of sin is cos x divided by derivative of 1 is 0 minus sin 2x is nothing but cos 2x, but it is minus 2 cos 2x. Okay, this is what we have. This will be to the power of 4. Now look at this. This is pretty obvious. I'll get a direct value for this. I have to think about that. So let me put the values for this. So let me see what I'll get. If I write here sin pi by 4 cos pi by 4, 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2 I'll get. So this will become 0. This entire numerator will become 0. I don't want that to happen. So this is pretty obvious. What is pretty obvious? What is pretty direct? We need not worry about it. Something that doesn't matter should not worry us, whether it is in these questions or it is in life. Okay, so let us remove this. So this is limit as x tends to pi by 4. We have got this. So these things, okay, these things, not this cos pi by 2, just a minute, okay, this one value we will get it directly, so we will remove it outside. So this will be what, friends? Cos x plus sin x. So if you apply pi by 4, this will become cos pi by 4 plus sin pi by 4, that is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2, if you add 2 times, it will become 2 times 1 by root 2. So 2 times 1 by root 2, we already know it is, I told you there itself, it is root 2. So this will become root 2 to the power of 4. So I can write this as minus 5 into root 2 to the power of 4, okay, into limit as x tends to pi by 4, because we have taken the constants outside. So as x tends to pi by 4 minus sin x plus cos x divided by minus 2 cos 2x, okay. Now we will apply LH rule for this. So before that, root 2 to the power of 4, root 2 to the power of 4 is root 2 into root 2 is 2, so it will become 2 into 2, so minus 5 into this will become 2 into 2, okay. Limit we have to see here, this is 0 by 0 form, this is 0 by 0 form, this is 0 by 0 form, okay. So let us apply what? LH rule. So this will become 5 into 2 into 2, this will become, if I apply LH rule, this will become minus sin x will become cos x, derivative of cos x is minus sin x, okay, divided by minus 2, derivative of cos is sin, okay, this will become minus, derivative of cos is minus sin, minus into minus will become plus, and this will become 2 2s are 4 times sin 2x, okay. Now if I apply, this is limit as x tends to pi by 4, okay. What is the value that we have here? Minus 5 into 2, 10, okay, 5 into 2 into 2, 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20, so minus 20 into minus, or I can take minus outside, minus into, this will become what? Pi by 1, cos pi by 4 minus sin pi by 4, or minus, if I take it out, it will become cos pi by 4 plus sin pi by 4, that is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, we know the value is root 2, this is root 2, divided by 4 times sin 2 times pi by 4 is sin pi by 2, sin pi by 2 the value is 1, so this is what we have here finally. So we have this one, so minus into minus will become plus, okay. Let me not write it now, in next step I will write it for you to understand. So this will become equal to 4 1s are 4 5s are 4 1s are 4 5s are, okay, 4 1s are 4 5s are, so minus into minus is plus, this will become 5 root 2. This is the answer, friends. Very simple question. You have to just use LH rule, and wherever it is pretty obvious, you remove that and keep it, that is the constants. Whatever is required, only for that apply LH rule, no need to apply for all this. See, if you apply for LH rule for this, you have to take product formula, all these things, it will make the job tedious for us. So that's why what is obvious, just ignore that and move ahead, okay. So the answer is 5 root 2, that is option A. Got it, friends? It is simple. Next question, limit e power x minus a minus log of 1 plus x by sin x as x tends to 0. So e power x is what? It is nothing but, e power x is nothing but 0 if I apply 1 minus a log of 1 plus x by sin x, okay. The question is saying this value is equal to 0, then a is equal to what? They are telling this value is equal to 0, this limit is 0, then a is equal to what they are asking, okay, a is equal to what they are asking. So this is 0, this is 1, this will also be, if I put 0, this will be log 2, okay, 1 minus log 2, this will be sin 0, sin 0 means it will be 0, so we will not get a finite answer. 1 by 0 means this is infinity, infinity is not equal to 0, so definitely we have to apply LH rule here, because if I put sin 0 is nothing but 0, sin 0 is, this value will be become 1 by 0, that will become equal to 0, it will not be equal to 0, 1 by 0 is nothing but infinity. So let us apply LH rule here. So this will become our friends, e power x is nothing but e power x, okay, e power x is nothing but e power x minus derivative of a is what? Derivative of a is nothing but 0, okay, derivative of log x is 1 by 1 plus x divided by derivative of sin x is cos x, this value is equal to 0, So if I apply the value of this now, value of x is equal to 0 now, what will happen? This will become 1 minus 1, 0, 0 by, what is this? 0 by cos 0 is 1, 0 by 1 is nothing but 0. This is fine. But here something should be there for the value of a to exist. So let me check the question once, friend. Just a minute. Let me check the question once. Until then, please observe how to go about it further. For further steps, what to do. Okay. For further step, what to do? Just observe. Okay. The question is correct. Instead of applying LH rule, first let us apply. The question is correct. That means here if I differentiate, a will go. Here if I differentiate, a will go. So that means before differentiating, let me apply the value and see. So this will become e power 0 minus a, log of 1 plus 0 is log 1. Okay, divided by sine 0. This value is equal to 0. This value is equal to 0. Now, see here friends, e power 0 is 1, 1 minus a, minus log 1 is 0, 1 minus a divided by 0 should be equal to 0. 1 minus a divided by 0 should be equal to 0. So that means what? This value, if it is some other value, you will not get 0. So it should be 0 by 0. Okay, it should be 0 by 0, then only it will become equal to 0. So 1 minus a should become equal to 0. Should become equal to 0 means already 1 is there. A should become what? A should become 1. So this will become 1 minus 1. So it will become 0. If it will become 1 minus 1 by 0, that will become 0 by 0. That will be equal to 0. Okay. 0 by 0. You will get it not equal to 0. That will get it a 0 by 0 form. So it will be to become 1 minus a to become 0. So the value of a should be equal to, that means 1 minus a should be equal to 0. Let me write it again. So 1 minus a should be equal to 0. So that means what? A should be equal to 1. That means what? A should be equal to 1. That is the correct answer. That is option D. Simple question. No need to apply LH rule. Directly you can apply the things because there is no association of a with the value of x. That's why they need not differentiate, because what will happen if you differentiate, a itself will get eliminated. When a itself gets eliminated, we can't find the value of a. Got it? That's why just check whether a is associated with any value of x. It is not associated. When that is the case, no need to what? Continue with LH rule. That's why I told you, just because it is your friend, don't try to use it everywhere. Sometimes when you can do it directly, you do it. Okay. But what you cannot do directly, you take help of LH rule. Limit. See here. This will become 0 by 0 form. So what I should do here, let us apply LH rule. So this will become 3x square, okay, 3x square by 2x, Now if I apply LH rule, what will happen? Now if I apply LH rule, this will become 3 into 3 square by 2 into 3. So 3 into 3 square is what? 3 into 9, 27. Correct now? 3 into 3 square is 9, 9 3 is 27. By divided by 2 into 3 is 6. Okay, what will happen? 3 9 is 27. Okay, 3 2 is 6. The value is 9 by 2. That is option B. Got it? This is also asked in 2024. So such simple questions are also asked. No need to worry about that. Okay, look at this question. They are telling 1 minus cos x cos 2x by sin square x. 1 minus cos x cos 2x by sin square x. Okay, so how to solve this question? So I am seeing cos 2x. If I apply directly this one, this will become 1 minus 1 divided by sin square 0 is 0. So 1 minus 1, this will become 0 by 0. I am seeing cos 2x. Cos 2x, how I can write it? See, 1 minus cos x. This cos 2x, I can either write it as cos square x minus sin square x, or I can write it as 2 cos square x minus 1. Let us see. So I'll write it as cos square x minus sin square x. Okay, this sin square x I can write it as what? 1 minus cos square x. Okay, 1 minus cos square x. Further, this 1 minus cos square x I can write it as what? 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x. So This can sin square x can be written as 1 minus cos square x. Okay, this 1 minus cos square x is of the form what? A square minus b square. So this can be written as a minus b into a plus b. 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x. 1 plus cos x. Correct na? So this will become, this and this cancels. So cos square x is left. So I can write it as, again this sin square x I can write it as 1 minus cos square x. This again I can write it as 1 minus cos square x, and this 1 minus cos square x again I can write it as 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x. So this will become, friends, cos square x minus 1 minus cos square x, okay, divided by 1 plus cos x. Okay, now this 1 minus cos square x, further I can write as cos square x minus 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x. 1 plus cos x divided by this divided by 1 plus cos x. 1 plus cos x. Now what will happen to this? Now this cos square x is there, this 1 plus cos x is there. If I separate this and divide, what will happen? So I'll get it as cos square x by 1 plus cos x. This will be 1 minus cos x, 1 plus cos x is there. This I will get it as 1 minus cos x. This I will get it as 1 minus cos x. This I will get it as 1 minus cos x. Why? Let me write and show it to you. This 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x into 1 plus cos x. This and this will cancel. Got it now? Now what will happen? Now see here, friends, if I apply the value of x tends to 0 for this, x tends to 0 for this cos square 0 is nothing but what? Cos square 0 is nothing but 1. This will be 1 by 2 by 1 minus 1 minus cos x. Okay, minus 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x is nothing but 1 minus cos 0. 1 minus 1 will become 0. So this will become 1 by 2. That is not in the option. So we have to go for a different approach because the options we are getting different. So what I can do is, instead of making this 1 minus cos square x, let me keep it, instead of this, what I can do is, this one, from this step, what I can do is, instead of doing that way, see, if you learn Taylor expansion and Maclaurin's expansion, that also you can do. Okay, that also you can do, where what is the value of cos x and sin x you can use, and this cos x cos 2x can also be written as another formula which we can use is another way. There is another way to solve also, which you can use is cos x is nothing but cos x cos 2x, that is cos a cos b is nothing but 1 by 2 cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. So this I can write it as 1 by 2 cos of a plus b is nothing but cos 3x plus cos x. This is another way to approach this, but I have taken cos 2x is cos square x minus sin square x. Now if I further proceed with this, okay, that is second method. I'll write here second method. Okay, this if you proceed also you will get the answer. Now let us see our first method, because in the examination this formula may not flash to you. Okay, but actually you should know that. But if you go with this method, here we will get it as 1 plus cos x plus cos square x divided by 1 plus cos x plus cos x. This is what we get. Okay, now let us apply the limit for this. If we keep it as 1 minus cos square x only, no need to further simplify. Limit x tends to 0. Now what will happen to this? 1 plus cos x is cos 0 is 1 plus this is 1 divided by 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1. So this will become what, friends? 3 by 2 plus 1, that is 5 by 2, So the answer is 5 by 2. Got it, friends? This is the answer, option B. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. Let's move to the next question. Look at this. They are given 3x square minus 2x plus 3 by 3x square plus x minus 2. So if you apply infinity here, what will happen? Actually this will become, these of the form, see, if I apply infinity here, so 3 into infinity, this is of the form 1 to the power of infinity. This is of the form 1 to the power of infinity. This is of the form 1 to the power of infinity. So what we should do? Tree monkey property. Tree monkey property, what will happen? So this will become e power limit as x tends to infinity. So this will become 3x square. But before that, one thing you must know, this one, see here, this numerator and denominator are having the same powers. This numerator and denominator are having the same powers. When that is the case, what we should do? This is an improper fraction. This is an improper fraction. So we should convert this improper fraction into a proper fraction. So how do you do that? So first, to convert this improper fraction, improper to proper, this is an improper fraction. So to convert this improper fraction to a proper fraction, so what do? You will divide numerator by denominator, that is 3x square minus 2x plus 3 divided by, you have to do it quickly, 3x square plus x minus 2. So this is what, this x square you can cancel, you write 3, okay, or you can write as x square is also 3 will also cancel, you will write it as 1. If you write 1, what will happen? This will be 3x square, okay, this is plus x, okay, minus into minus 2. So this will become what? Minus, this I know, long division method, you must be already familiar with this. So this and this cancels, so we'll have minus 3x plus 5. So this will finally become 1 plus 3x square, 1 plus, this will be denominator, I mean not denominator, you have to write 1 plus, 1 is quotient plus remainder, okay, quotient plus remainder minus 3x plus 5, this is minus 3x plus 5 divided by denominator, this is divisor, okay, 3x square plus x minus 2, this to the power of 3x minus 2, limit as x tends to infinity, this total is f of x, this is g of x. So now by applying tree monkey property, this will become e power limit x tends to infinity, this will remain 3x plus 5 by 3x square plus x minus 2, this is 1 plus, okay, this total is f of x, this total is, you have to subtract by 1, that is one of the branches you will remove, and you will bring the monkey down, so this will be 3x minus 2, okay, plus 1 minus 1 will cancel, so we will be left with minus 3x plus 5 by 3x square minus this is just x, okay, not minus 1x, just you can write it as 3x square minus, this is plus x, 3x square plus x minus 2. This is what we have, friends. Now look at the numerator and denominator, okay, this is x into x square, so the power of numerator is 2 and the power of denominator is 2, correct na? The power of numerator and denominator is 2, so where that is what, m is equal to n. In one of the questions we got m is greater than n, here we are getting m is equal to n. M is equal to n means what we should do? M is equal to n means what we should do? So the answer will be the coefficient of highest power of x square of both numerator and denominator. So this will become, this coefficient is what, friends? Minus 3 into 3 is minus 9, and this coefficient is 3. This is not the value, you have to write e power minus 9 by 3, here it will become e power minus 9 by 3, which is nothing but equal to e power minus 3. This is the answer, friends, which is option C. I hope it is clear. Okay, I hope this question is clear. Let us move to the next one. Friends. I hope you are liking it. Okay, let us move to the next one. See here, friends, this is asked in Telangana 2024 APEAMCET. Okay, this is asked in Telangana 2024 APEAMCET. So they are telling limit as x is greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to pi by 2. Okay, if x is the range of x they have given, then limit as x tends to a modulus of 2 cos x minus 1 by 2 cos x minus 1, okay, is equal to, these are the options that they have given. So they were given modulus function. When they give the modulus function, so let us take two possibilities, when it is positive, when it is negative. When it is positive, 2 cos x minus 1 by 2 cos x minus 1, this value will be equal to 1. At what point? At one point? At what point? At when x is greater than or equal to 0, less than pi by 3. Let us take it as pi by 3 because they were talking about pi by 3. They are talking about pi by 3. Now this value will be, suppose I take minus value of this. So this will become what, friends? This will become minus of 2 cos x minus 1. Okay, minus of 2 cos x minus 1 by 2 cos x minus 1. So this is equal to what? This will be equal to minus 1. This will happen when x is greater than pi by 3 but less than or equal to pi by 2. Less than or equal to pi by 2. Okay. So what is the answer to this? So this is, so we can say when limit as x tends to a. Okay, limit as x tends to a, f of x, this value will be equal to 1. This value will be equal to 1 when this is the value, when a is lying between 0 and pi by 3 with 0 included, that is it is 0 comma pi by 3. This is open interval, and this value will be equal to minus 1. This value will be equal to minus 1 when a is greater than pi by 3 but less than or equal to pi by 2. That is, this is pi by 3 comma pi by 2. This is open interval, closed interval. But here at this point, limit does not exist. Why? Because LHL you are getting 1, RHL you are getting minus 1. So limit does not exist. But at x is equal to pi by 3. Okay, at x is equal to pi by 3, we are getting this. This value will be equal to 1 when the value of this is a is ranging between 0 and pi by 3. 0 and pi by 3. Okay, is ranging between 0 and pi by 3. Okay, is ranging between 0 and pi by 3. So the answer to this question is option D. Okay, option D, and you need not worry about these things. Not worry about these things. So to cos pi by 3, what is the value? Cos pi by 3, what is the value, friends? Cos pi by 3 is nothing but 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 2 into 1 by 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. This will be again 0 by 0 form will get. Anyways, need not worry about that. This value will be equal to 1 when x is greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to pi by 3. Got it, friends? So this is the answer to this question. Now look at this question, friends. They have given this value, this limit as x tends to 4 is equal to 11 by 9, and they have given a constant, that is a. Okay, then limit of this value as x tends to a. So first, using this, we will find the value of a. So by looking at this, I can see that if I put the value of x, okay, if I put the value of x is equal to 4, okay, I should get this value as 11 by 9, but a is there, no? So what I can do is, let me differentiate this. Let me use LH rule. Let me bring my friend. So if I apply LH rule, what I will get is 4x. This will become 4x plus 3 plus 2a into x. 3 plus 2a into x, derivative of x is 1, divided by 3x square plus minus 4x minus 23 is equal to 11 by 9. Now wherever x is there, let me put the value of 4. What will happen? If I put, this will become 16 plus 3 plus 2a divided by 3 plus 2a. This is divided by, this is 4 square is 16. 16 3s are 48. 48 minus 4 4 is 16. Okay, 16 minus 23. This is equal to 11 by 9, friends. This is what they have given. Now 16 plus 3 is 19. So this implies 19 plus 2a divided by 48 minus 20. This is 23 plus 16 is 39. 48 minus 39. 48 minus 39 is nothing but 9. Okay, nothing but 9. This is 11 by 9. Okay, this 9 cancels. So 2a will be equal to, so this implies 2a will be equal to 11 minus 19. So 2a will be equal to what, friends? Minus 8. Okay, 2a will be equal to minus 8. So a will be equal to minus 4. So a will be equal to minus 4. Now if you take this limit, see here friends, if you take this limit as x tends to minus 4, what will happen? As x tends to minus 4, what will happen? Okay, this as x tends to minus 4. Okay, this is x tends to minus 4. Let me take it as limit f of x. Let this be f of x. Now let me apply the value. First let me apply the value and see. Minus 4 square is 16. Okay, 16. This is 16. 16 plus 9 into 4 is minus 36, because minus 4 plus 20 divided by x square is minus 4 square, that is 16, minus of minus 4 is plus 4. Okay, minus 20. So this will be what, friends? This will be 16 plus 20 is 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. 20 minus 20 is 0. We are getting 0 by 0 form. 0 by 0 form. So let us use LH rule. Let us use LH rule here. LH rule here. So this will become what, friends? If I use LH rule here, so this will become x square plus 9x will become what? This will become 2x plus 9 divided by 2x plus 9 divided by 2x plus 9 divided by 2x minus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. Okay, 2x plus 9 divided by 2x minus 1. Okay, so a is tending to, x is tending to minus 4, that is the value of a is minus 4. If I apply minus 4 here, what will happen? This will become 2 into minus 4 is minus 8, minus 8 plus 9. This is again minus 8 minus 1. So this will be one, what, friends? This will become, let me write it here clearly. 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. Just a minute. 2 into minus 4 is minus 8 plus 9 divided by 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. Okay, minus 1. So this is what? Minus 8 plus 1 is, plus 9 is, this is 1. Minus 8 minus 1 is minus 9. Minus 1 by 9. Okay, minus 1 by 9. That is, the answer is option D. The answer is option D, friends. Very simple question. Got it? Let us move to the next one. Let us move to the next one. Look at this, friends. Look at this, friends. They have given limits 3 power sin x minus 2 power tan x divided by sin x. I think this is the last question when it pertaining to 2024 TS and AP APEAMCET. So first thing before this, if I put 3 power 0, it is nothing but 1. 2 power 0, it is nothing but 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So sin 0 is 0. So 0 by 0 form I will get. 0 by 0 form I will get. So I want to take help of my friend, that is LH rule. But before that, you must know one thing. Derivative of a power x. D by dx of a power x is nothing but a power x into log a. A power x into log a. This you must remember. So derivative of 3 power sin x is nothing but 3 power sin x. 3 power sin x into log 3 into log 3. But derivative of sin is what? Derivative of sin is cos x into cos x minus 2 power tan x. Derivative of 2 power tan x is 2 power tan x into log 2 into log 2. Derivative of tan x is secant square x divided by derivative of sin x is cos x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. Now if I apply, wherever x is there, if I apply 0, what will happen? Cos 0 is 1. Okay, 3 power sin 0 is this will become 3 power sin 0 is nothing but 0 minus log 3 into cos 0 is 1 minus 2 power tan 0 is 2 power tan 0 is 0 only. This is 2 power 0 minus log 2 secant square 0. Secant, when cos 0 is 1, then secant 0 is also 1. Secant square 0 is also 1 because they are inverse functions. So cos 0 is 1. Okay, 3 power 0, the value is 1. 2 power 0, the value is 1. So we will have log 3 minus log 2. Okay, this will be not log. Okay, this is natural log. We have to write natural log. Okay, be careful. This is natural log. Sometimes they can give normal log and also natural log. This is how you write natural log. So this will be log 3 minus log 2. So log 3 minus log 2, log a minus log b is nothing but log of a by b. Okay, so that formula we can use. Properties of logarithm, log 3 by 2 to the base c. So what is the answer? The answer is option D. The answer is option D. Okay, these are the PYQs pertaining to Telangana and AP EAP set. Okay, so remaining questions of K set we will do in the next session. But before that, we will learn certain concepts pertaining to Leibniz theorem, okay, Newton-Leibniz theorem, and also limits using greatest integer function and Maclaurin series, and certain expansion, Taylor expansion, and all these things, so that certain complex questions also becomes easy for you people to solve. So that even if they ask in MSET of the JEE level, you will be able to solve, and pertaining to JEE also we will be doing. Okay, we have done most of the PYQs of JEE also, so we will do for those concepts also in the next session, and later we will do PYQs of JEE 2024-2025. Alright friends, thank you so much, take care, and please keep revising these concepts. Okay, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, share and like. Okay, thank you friends, take care.